what is going on? It is late night with Spice. Mad late. And honestly, I didn't even feel like doing this, but I told myself, as well as you in the world, okay, that I would be consistent. I don't know how, them people be doing that. They go live every day, but you know what? It is a gift. It is a gift for some, and for me, I don't know about all that, but I am a person that go on my feelings. And to be honest with you, I really wanted to talk about what's going on because it's a victorious day for some. So apparently, Tory Lanez got charged. And I definitely had to come out and put my feelings about that out here. I definitely had to come out with you, whoever is up. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Nathalie? So let's go ahead and just take a trip back to memory lane. Not too long ago, that is. And we just going to recap and then get into the trial. And this is definitely going to be a very short live, guys. But if I want to keep my word to myself and grow the way that I want to grow, then I have to be consistent. But let's go ahead and play the video of Megan Thee Stallion. A little history for anyone who may not know what's going on. On July 12th, Megan Thee Stallion put out a live video, and in that live, she said she was going to go live for like 5 minutes. She was with Kylie Jenner at Kylie Jenner's beautiful mansion. They were in the pool. Tory was also there, and we know that because he came up from behind Megan and Kylie. It appeared that he did rub himself up on Kylie. Megan Thee Stallion said, Tory, you're going to get my phone wet. And because of the severity of what's going down, people were just looking back at that video, and we was all paying attention to Megan's mood, to the mood and to the tone of that night. And it appeared that when Megan said, Tory, you're going to get my phone wet, she was a little bit aggravated. You know, Megan is normally a playful type of person. She's never like somebody that I look at as a negative type person. I'm a negative person, okay? I think about the bad things. I am a negative person. I'm a Taurus. Tauruses are negative personality, you know? So I am optimistic, but I have to see, things. I feel energies. And so anyway, here is when Megan, this is after the fact, after everything happened. So what happened was, after that 5-minute live with Kylie, she left. The next day, I believe it was the next day, or it was that Sunday, or it was some day, couple days. I think it was the next day. TMZ put out a video of footage of helicopters and from high-rise view. I don't know if someone must have took a video or something from their phone, aiming down at the scene where you had helicopters, you had LAPD having Megan Thee Stallion, Kelsey, who is her friend, Tory Lanez, in an SUV, doors open. They told them to get out the car. Hands were up. They made them lay on the ground. As Megan walked backwards, she was limping and there was blood leaking. Apparently something happened. TMZ reported that Megan Thee Stallion was shot. Okay, so anyway, here's the video. Let's go ahead and review this so we can get started, get in and get out.
Like, I'm so over this shit. And y'all gotta know, I am the nicest, the most calm, just cool ass woman. Like, I don't be fucking with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. But y'all motherfuckers really dragging it. Like, I tried to just be cool, stay out the way, because at the end of the day, I'm really a real bitch. Like, I'm from Houston. I'm from the motherfucking South Side. It ain't like let me go run and tell my business to the motherfucking internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this nigga keep playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me.
Pause. So let's just get into, because I'm not going to play this entire video, guys. I'm pretty sure most of y'all, all of y'all seen it. The whole world damn near know what's going on. At this point, when she named Tory Lanez, this was because there were a lot of people. Megan was slandered. Okay, she was called a liar before this. Megan was not even speaking out about it. No one was until that footage came out, and then Megan has a lot of fans, so everybody was like, say something. You're a liar. Say something. What's going on, Megan? Why you not saying nothing? They was slandering her. So, like clockwork, she began to post about that evening's events. People didn't like what she said because she wasn't direct, and her story was a little bit both two ways. First, everyone was under the impression she stepped on glass. There was just conflicting stories coming out from Megan. Till finally this video came out. There was other lies before that, but when she named Tory as the person who shot her, it still was not received as the truth. Listen to just listen to the tone we're in right now. You just look at the time we're in right now. Black Americans, even you have Africans, you have people of black descent are being targeted by racists, by white supremacists, being targeted by police officers. Megan came out, said, I was scared. People was like, why did you get back in the car? Okay, well, how about you think about it? Put yourself in Megan's shoe. Put yourself in her foot. Just let's say this is true, because some of you don't believe it. Okay, so let's just say it's true. Tory Lanez took a gun. It was said that he shot 4 shots and hit her twice. I don't know. I didn't see that. I heard that. So we're speculating. Let's just say she got shot. And then she ends up back in the car. So you're wondering, why would she get back in the car? Okay. It's one thing to say, I'm scared because he might shoot me. It's a whole nother meaning to it when he shot your ass and then he tells you to get in the car. What would you do? What do you think you would do? Do you think that you would be afraid? Do you think now that this guy, this crazy guy, short dude, he has a weapon that he shot at you. You got shot. You got hit. You in pain. You in shock. You damn near traumatized. All that mouth you had is gone because this guy got the power in his hand. He has your life in his hand and he tells you to get in the car. So in my mind, if I have to, because we all have to speculate because none of us really were there, and we only know what we have, and that is either what was reported or what Megan said or what Tory said through his music. And what I gather is that Tory, you shot her, okay? And you told him, in my opinion, he probably told her to get her motherfucking ass back in this car. I would guess. I mean, why? Where else you gonna go? And if you disobey him, like I said, it's not like he said, "or I will shoot you," because he already did. Most times, you think, if you're in this situation, you would think he's gonna. What if he say, you thinking that he said, "before I do it." In this case, he did it allegedly. Okay, he did it allegedly. Okay, so all right, let's play a little bit more of this video and then let's read the article of the facts.
And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you
and
dry.
Let me say this. If she was mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie, if you fucking with me, and it was me personally, I'm not taking my sexy my friend around my sexy friends. Like, I'm not doing that. If I'm dealing with you on an emotional level and on a physical level, I'm not gonna I just don't think it's very wise, because you got Kylie, you have Kelsey, you have all these beautiful, bodacious, flirtatious, seductive, sexualized women They on the internet. People know what they do. People know, and men know women. Men know that when women go stoop that low and show their ass, show their body, show themselves off. I looked at a picture of Azriel Clary, and she's in a bikini, or yeah, looks like a bikini or a bra and panty set. Same girl that said she said she took R. Kelly's cup of, no, R. Kelly. She's saying that R. Kelly told her to eat her own feces, and she did it. But yet she can get on the internet and still bag men. Why would you bring your man around these people? Because in this case, like I said, you're around Kylie. Now, if she was upset, if she was jealous, if she was insecure, it's very, very justified, because if y'all was dealing with each other sexually, and the details will come out because they do go to court on October 13th, so we're going to get some information. If that's the case, then you messing with me, but you playing games and you flirting with her, and you flirting with her, and you messing with this person. I'm just making a point, because people also act like she does not have a human right to feel some type of way about that if they have an understanding between them two. And it's just damn near disrespectful for the guy you dealing with to be flirting and rubbing up on, and you don't, if that was the case, that's disrespectful. A lot of people will say what they say, but at the end of the day, they would never put up with that. So yeah, and it's a part that I want to get to.
Me, like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car starts shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at.
I'm willing to bet they didn't even have to call the police. Usually when you hear gunshots, when there's gunshots, not too long after that, there's police. I don't know about you, but if somebody starts shooting blocks away from my house, I'm going to hear that, especially in the wee hours of the morning when it's not that much noise outside. And then in that area they was at, was suburban area, they're definitely going to come. Because I also heard out here, all over, that just different things. That's people trying to make it something that is far-fetched. But we, at the end of the day, they should and they could, because we really don't know. But based on facts, when I hear gunshots blocks away, when I hear them. So let me try to, I just want to hear a specific part, and then we can move on.
I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'ma fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was.
And why can't she be telling the truth? And the reason why, guys, we keep playing the same video, because that's what I do. You're never going to get, just like a movie. You have to watch certain things. You watch it a second time, you notice something different. And that's, to me, how you really analyze something. And really, it sticks to you, sticks with you. At that time, she's absolutely right. This is July. George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor. She was recently, and that still is lingering because of the injustice with that. Rashad Brooks, Dijon Kizee, showing like all these people, all these black people was killed by police. All these black people were killed by police, ex-police. So I believe Megan Thee Stallion. I believe her. Because guess what? Put yourself in her position. Put yourself in her position. They got a gun in the car. They're drunk, driving. They was arguing. You know, and we in the middle of police killing black people. So if you put yourself in that position, it makes it easier for you to empathize with her and be less judgmental. And you know what I'm saying? Just put yourself in that predicament.
Was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what, you know, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them, like, no, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the motherfucking internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my shit, pop my shit like the bitch I always been. And I'm trying to save niggas. And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, bitch, you ain't get shot. Oh, bitch, you this. Oh, free tour. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened. And I should have.
And is he going to go to jail? That's my question. Do you think that he really is going to go to jail? Do you think that he's going to go to jail? Do you think that this is going to stick? In my opinion, this is what I feel. I don't feel like if he did that, and I do believe he did it, then I think even though I feel bad for Tory when I look at him, I just feel kind of sorry for him. I don't feel sorry enough because I got a brother that's in jail. He ain't never shoot nobody. He got a charge on him and got years on him, and he ain't shoot nobody. And I'm over it. And it's time we in right now. It's just not thinking. You cannot get that drunk. You cannot be outside that late. You was just out of pocket. You can't be carrying a weapon if you don't have a license, especially if you drunk. You cannot do that. And I'm very I don't have any more patience for that. I'm over it. I'm tired. You know, they already have us in a box. They already judging us and they don't like us. And that's what we show them. So yeah, come on, Megan, get to it, baby.
I'm smart. I didn't have to spare that nigga. I don't have to spare nobody, but I did. And I'm done. Y'all asking where people at? Why ain't nobody saying nothing? Ask them why they not saying nothing. I haven't talked to the same people. Y'all worry about where they at. I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't have to lie. Ask that nigga why he not saying nothing. What the fuck he gonna get on here and say? Yeah, I shot her. Why? Tell him why you shot me. No reason. Stop fucking lying on me. Stop fucking acting like black women is the motherfucking problem. Stop acting like black women is aggressive when all they be doing is speaking the motherfucking facts and you motherfuckers can't handle it. Stop
So
spreading.
is that what she was doing? I'm gonna end that video right there. What's going on, everybody? Can y'all please make sure you like this video? Hey, Angie Pooh. Arlene. Hey, Uneric. You said, but Meg never claimed Tory. She didn't claim Tory, but maybe she didn't want to claim Tory. You know, I looked at Tory. Tory's not a bad looking guy. He's not a bad looking guy. But let me tell you, when I first saw Tory on Quarantine Radio before all that stuff happened, I feel like, and I'm gonna just keep it real, I feel like Tory, he's definitely a street guy. Like he grew up, he keeps it to the streets. He's not nothing suburban. He's not, he's down to earth. I feel like it's something undone with him. I feel like I feel like he a little bit too street in my opinion. And he might like that. There's clean looking guys. There's where your spirit, your aura, when your energy, all that stuff is like kind of not even pure. That's not the word. I think he has a lot he been through. I think that he probably got to let go of some things. I seen something in him that I particularly, it's familiar. I know those kinds of people, but I don't necessarily like, is what I'm trying to say. Something dirty. Okay, something in him that's not clean, and that's what I see. And that could be simply maybe he smoke a lot of weed. To me, people that smoke weed a lot of weed, lots of weed, they start looking like weed. I don't know what it is particularly, but do you feel like that that he shot her? I guess I hesitate because at this point, DA feels like he shot her. And in the beginning of this case, I was like, well, where's the state? Where's the DA? Because usually they just lock you up. They'll take over the case. Megan's don't have to press charges. They will take over the case. Tory don't have no license for a gun. And he got previous gun charges. Gun records. He's on record for carrying guns, and he had to get bailed out for those kind of situations. So where are those DA people to come and press charges? And you might think that, wow, she like really don't care. She want him to go to jail. This is my thing. Right now is not the time for the stupid stuff. Right now in this time we're in, you could have been shot dead. You could have been killed. And you go, you do this. Yes, I'm sorry with him. I am not happy with him. For doing that at all to a woman, especially a black woman. This is not a fight. This is not really domestic abuse. This is felony assault charges. Felony assault charges. So no, I definitely I feel bad for him. I do feel something for him. I feel hurt for him. I feel like I wish that, I really wish that possibly that they can mend some kind of way. I don't believe that's possible. But what I'm saddened about is how she's getting slandered. How she's getting torn down. Like she's getting called liar. I don't like that. I don't particularly like that. Because she's the victim in this case. She's the victim in this case. And there's evidence. If there was not evidence that he did that, then I would be not believing her. Maybe I would be the same person saying she's a liar. She's this, that, everything but a child of God. But there's he had a gun. It's in the back of her heel. Like people saying she did it to herself. How is she going to do that to herself? How physically is it scientifically possible for her to do that? She said she got out the car and walked away. And it's evidence to show that she walked away. It's shrapnel to show that she walked away. Trust and believe they done match. They matched. If they ain't matched fingerprints, they definitely matched the bullets. They definitely matched the shrapnel to his gun. He has priors where he held guns and he was told not to do that. So he might get out of this, but that could just be leniency. So I want to go ahead to this, y'all. I really appreciate y'all coming chilling with me real late. Somewhere over in the world, it's not even midnight, but right now it's past midnight. So this is from Fox 59. LA prosecutors charged rapper Tory Lanez with shooting Megan Thee Stallion. See, like when I see Tory, I feel for him. He's a little guy, Little guys have it hard. Constantly ridiculed. Black people have a tendency to find everything funny. And my family, your family, you know how it is. I don't do that. I don't find everything funny. I'm just different. Actually, I'm a little bit more serious. I do laugh, but when it comes to bullying people, when it comes to that, putting people like putting things in people's head, because I know how to do that. Put things in people's head that really hurt them for life, change the direction of their lives. Like people really get depressed over things, and that grows. That's a seed you plant. And if they take that, fertilize that seed by keep thinking on it and believing it, then that's what they're going to become. And they'll become violent. They'll become this person that can't take you talking crazy to them. Because Megan did say, y'all can't handle it. We tell the truth and y'all can't handle it. So that leads me to believe that maybe she told her truth to him that night. Maybe she got with him and said something to him that really got to him. If this is all what it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and finish, get to the facts. Okay, Los Angeles prosecutors on Thursday charged rapper Tory Lanez with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion during an argument earlier this year. July 12th. That's what I was thinking and I said it. Lanez is accused of shooting at Megan Thee Stallion's feet, hitting her after she left an SUV during a fight in the Hollywood Hills on July 12th, according to a release. He faces 2 felony charges: assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. The complaint states Lanez inflicted great bodily injury on Megan Thee Stallion. Let's stop. So we got somebody that Megan has said in another live that, or she posted it. She got shot by someone who had intentionally harmed her. And when you're talking about its intent and when you're dealing with charges, it can go from a misdemeanor to a felony real quick. All depends on what? One choice. This is a loaded gun. This is a loaded weapon, which changes that situation, I believe, and I could be wrong. It changes that situation from a misdemeanor to a felony easy because you have a loaded gun. That's intent to harm something or somebody. Why is it loaded? It's an unregistered gun. So you're illegally carrying a weapon that's loaded in the car with other people. There's a actual fight. Let me get through this. Okay. A message sent as Lanez representative was not immediately returned. Lanez, a 27-year-old Canadian rapper and singer whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is due to be arraigned Tuesday in Los Angeles. That is next Tuesday, October 13th. If convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of roughly, this says 23 years, but I've been reading 22 years. I thought it was 22. Lanez was arrested the night of the shooting, but released after posting bail. Prosecutors are recommending that his bail be set at $1.1 million at his arraignment. Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan P, is identified in the felony complaint as Megan P. Okay. She declined to name Lanez as the person who shot her in social media posts and videos on the subject for more than a month. But on August 20th, she said in an Instagram video that, yes, Tory shot me, and urged him to stop lying about the incident. She discussed the shooting in several often emotional Instagram videos, calling it super scary and the worst experience of my life. She declined to tell the police that night she had been shot. Okay, we just read why. We don't need to go over that. $1.1 million. Y'all think he'll post that if that's the case? Because, this is an article we just hearing. So they're saying $1.1 million for him to be bailed out. So they're going to drain this man of his money. Unfortunately, they might end up draining this man his money. He probably posted, though, because Tory Lanez, he's an independent artist. Now, let's talk about that album that came out. Tory Lanez put an album out. This is the first time that he said anything. And after that, I want to say, what was that, last week, 2 weeks? After that, now he has been charged. Was that enough? Was there something incriminating about him putting an album out? Well, let's talk about it. I know what I remember was him saying that he did not do it. He did not shoot Megan. And throughout songs about Megan, he said he did not shoot Megan. I know that when I looked at the Shade Room post, it says there was a post where somebody asked about Kelsey. Did Kelsey do it? And Tory Lanez out the blue, out of nowhere, said Kelsey didn't do it. So he felt the need to defend Kelsey. That tells me that he likes Kelsey. Now, I'm not saying that isn't on any type of no affectionate, intimate way. Although, I mean, he probably do. Kelsey's pretty. Kelsey, fun looking. She's done lives with Megan before this. And she looked like she fun, a little goofy, goofy in a good, silly way. She looks like she's, she has a body. She twerks around like Megan. And so why not? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? But he immediately defended the fact Kelsey didn't do it. See, I paid attention to that. But yet in that album, Tory, you never said that. You never said who did it. You never said. So maybe the prosecutors looked at that too. You are, okay, you making their job easy. You never said who did it. On top of that, throughout the album, from what I heard, I didn't hear the whole album, but from what I heard, with the songs that pertain to that situation, you complimented Kylie. So that confirmed somewhat to me when she brought up Kylie. When Megan brought up Kylie, people said that I was jealous of Kylie. I wasn't. Or I was mad with him over Kylie. I wasn't. Obviously, there was something that happened. Something. And it looked and appeared that he rubbed himself up on Kylie when they was at her house in the pool. So if I bring you here with me, you've been seeing me. My secret thing. You my friend with benefits thing. Because if Megan didn't claim him, then to me, Megan really wasn't taking it serious. And logic minds would say, well, why would she get jealous? Why would she get offended? Well, when has the head and heart ever agreed? If you can get that to agree, then you mastered it. You mastered it. And it is possible. Takes maturity. But we can say all day, yeah, we just this. But, our human selves we get offended. We get jealous. If I'm messing with somebody. And I connected, and then now he's in his song. He's talking about she's an angel. You saw an angel when you saw Kylie. Kylie is not. You know what I noticed with my eyes? Kylie has not said anything since that. No condolences, no public, nothing. And I thought that was disrespectful. If I was Megan, I wouldn't say a damn thing nice about her. No, I wouldn't. You don't say nothing. So what you trying to say? Why you don't have nothing to say? I mean, no, are you okay? Wishing you well. You prancing around always showing your ass to somebody and showing off your body, trying to seduce somebody's man, trying to take you just nothing but to me, a little Jezebel to me. But you have nothing to say. This guy, he gives her a compliment. He's supposed to be trying to make Megan shut her mouth. And you go out there and do an album, which was hot. The album, he's a talented dude. But you go out there and you didn't say anything to show any sorrow to Megan. Now, it's one thing if Megan is lying, then there's no sorrow to show. You state your cause, state your case. But it's another thing if, motherfucker, you got the weapons, you got the firearm charge. They charged him with a firearm that night. He had the weapon. It was his gun. Kelsey immediately said, I didn't shoot Megan. I'm not the one with the gun. And I would never do something like that. She was saying, I don't got the gun. Who the nigga with the gun? He had the gun. You did it to me, in my opinion. Why she get back in the car? That's simple. Because this motherfucker shot me and he told me to get in the motherfucking car. That's how I would look at it. That's what I would think. At that point, you the man, you the master. I say with you, that's like somebody pulling one on you and say, get in this car. And if you say something, I'm going to do something. But they already did it. Completely under his control. You're subservient. You're submissive at this point. That to me is easy to understand why she got in the car. There's a lot with that. So when we talking about, let's talk about the charges real fast. And thank you so much, y'all, for joining me all early in the morning. Let's talk about the charges. Let's talk about the definition of the charge. One of the charges that he has on him. Let's go there real quick. And this is in LA since we dealing with the state of California and Los Angeles. Let's go to, this is Los Angeles Criminal Lawyer.pro. All right. Let's drink some soda real quick. Definition, because Tory Lanez was charged with felony assault of a firearm. Remember, that can be a misdemeanor or it can be a felony. It all depends on 1 second of a choice. Load the gun, don't load it. And that's when it becomes a intent. Now you put the bullets in the chamber. Now you have intentions to do something to somebody. You're not registered, which means you're not licensed, which means you're carrying a weapon illegally. Oh, you had done this before? You've been charged before, I see, in the state of such and such. So you have a problem with you got trigger finger. You trigger finger happy. There's motive. There's intent. The charges is intent. So let's read one. Definition and elements of the crime. Okay, so just as assault with a deadly weapon is considered a more serious crime than simple assault, use of a firearm in an assault case will enhance penalties even further. And did he not use the firearm? We're going to say he be damn it because it's a habit, and damn it, that's the one that's got the charge by the DA. So he used a firearm. He didn't just, it wasn't empty. Okay, an assault case will enhance penalties even further. That's what I just said. Assault with the firearm is a very serious felony offense. Under California Penal Code Section 245 A2BC. To prove an allegation of assault with a firearm, a prosecutor must be able to establish the following elements. This is what the prosecutor has to approve. The defendant did an act with a firearm that by its nature would directly and probably result in the application of force on a person. Okay? He takes the gun. He aims that gun out the window. He pulls that trigger back. If he has the safe on, he removes the safe. He pulls the trigger back and he fires. He don't fire once. He fires more than once. I don't know if it's 4 times yet because I don't see it with my eyes. But I know it's 2 times because she got shot in both of her feet because she had pictures of both feet. I had to look at that. She had pictures of we seen the wound and we seen the inner side of her foot, which lets you know she got hit on both of her feet or in both of her feet. So he had to have shot more than once. That is intent. You intended to do it. If it was an accident, it would never be all this none of that. It wouldn't be that. The defendant acted intentionally. 2, that's what the prosecutor must prove. When the defendant acted, he or she was aware of facts that would cause a reasonable person to realize that their act would directly and probably result in the application of force to someone. So when this person, when the defendant acted, when he did what he did, you already know what you're doing. You're reasonable, meaning you know what you're doing. Your state of mind is able to make a decision. Okay. And you realize that their act will directly and probably result in the application of force to someone. You already know what you're doing. You already know why you're doing it. You know, you have already you already know what's about to happen. You don't snap. You already know what's going to happen. You know that when you shoot this thing, they said he told her, what he said, bitch dance. I don't know if that's true. That's he say, she say. And we'll leave it at he say, she say. We won't make this a law right now. But if that was the case, you definitely knew that it would result in the application of force to someone. And when the defendant acted, he or she had the present ability to apply force with the firearm. So you had the ability. You had the space. I don't know. You had the opportunity, the space. You had the thing, the object, the firearm, the weapon. You had an open shot. You aimed it. You had a target. So I mean, it's pretty direct. And when the defendant acted, okay, I just read that. No injury or firing of the firearm is required under the statute. Right, so they saying no injury or firearm is required under the statute. A firearm is defined as any device designed to be used as a weapon from which a projectile is discharged or expelled through a barrel by an explosion or other form of combustion. They broke it down. A firearm can also include a semi-automatic firearm, a machine gun, an assault weapon, or a .50 BMG rifle. Examples. They gave us examples. A man points a firearm at another person. However, the gun is not loaded. This man could not be convicted for assault with a firearm under California Penal Code Section 245 because the man lacked the present ability to actually commit a violent injury. The gun wasn't loaded. So he lacked the ability to do it. There was no ability. However, if the same man takes the unloaded gun and uses it to pistol whip the other person, he then could be charged with an assault with assault with the firearm because he used the firearm as a weapon to hurt somebody. You cause physical harm to someone. And I think that's where Megan got her terminology in all the way in the beginning. When everybody was saying she ain't doing nothing, I was even thinking she's not charging nobody, she not doing nothing. Maybe she was already talking to the prosecutor. Maybe she was already giving information, and maybe they already established that he had intent to cause physical harm to her, because that's the terminology she used in earlier posts, very, very earlier on, before she even said Tory did it. Okay, so let's go down to the number 4. It says defenses to assault with a firearm. Here's a defense for Tory's side. As discussed, a firearm has to be operable for someone to be convicted of assault with a firearm. Guys, chat, was the firearm operable, able to be operated? Yes. If the gun was not loaded or operable, this may be a complete defense against any criminal prosecution. But we already established this gun was loaded. That's why he got the charge. A defendant is entitled to use force against another in self-defense if faced with a threat of imminent and immediate harm to themselves or another. Now, Megan is a woman, but Megan may look like she'll knock somebody out. Yeah, she tall. She's the stallion. Do you think that's, and Tory's short and small built? Do you think that is imminent and immediate harm to someone else? Did she have a weapon? There was no weapon. She didn't have a weapon. That's never been reported, and the DA never investigated that. So far, there's no information like that. Did she have any harm, anything, any object or whatever? No. This act of self-defense can sometimes involve a firearm. So that's their defense. So I wonder what their defense will be. Will they try to say, what can they say? Do you guys think? Do you think or do you know? Or because A is out. It was operable and it was loaded. So number 1 is out. Number 2, they never mentioned, he never mentioned, no one ever mentioned that Megan had any type of weapon or she was of any threat. She didn't have nothing. And if they said she had it, they have to prove it. So where's the tangible physical evidence? Where's the knife? Where's the rock? Where's the fingerprint on the rock? Like, you have to really prove, because you really in a bad position right here. You are really looking like you about to get convicted. Conviction, I don't know what that means. I don't know if Tory going to get locked up. I feel like he's not. I don't know. So let's see. Penalties, and this is not that long. Let's see. Okay, penalties. Assault with a firearm is an offense that can be sentenced differently depending on the type of firearm used and the class of victim involved. Okay. I don't know what the class means. Maybe they'll break that down. Okay. And if the firearm involved was a generic firearm that is not an assault weapon or a semi-automatic weapon, the offense is actually considered a wobbler that can be charged as either a felony or a misdemeanor. So we already know that it's a semi-automatic. Okay. Even if the wobbler, which, is not considered a assault weapon or whatever, if it's a generic, they still said it can be charged as a felony or a misdemeanor depending on the class of the victim. If charged as a misdemeanor, a person can be sentenced up to a year in jail. If charged as a felony, the defendant can be sentenced to 4 years in prison or 8 years if the victim was a peace officer. Okay, that's the class. With a peace officer would get 4 to 8. Okay, bam. They said 22, so what class was she in? If the firearm was a machine gun, assault weapon, or .50, okay, we know it's not that, so let's skip that. Let's go to a conviction for assault with the firearm is considered a strike. A conviction for assault with a firearm is considered a strike under California's 3-strike law and can be used to increase penalties on future convictions. Defendants convicted of this offense will likely lose their right to own or purchase firearms for life. So, wow. I wonder if defendants convicted of what? Strike 1 or strike all strikes? I wouldn't even want to be in that one category, especially in the time we need our amendment number 2. Last one. 6. Criminal defense for assault with a firearm cases. What? Conviction for assault with the firearm can cause serious lifelong consequences. It is therefore very important to consult with an LA criminal defense attorney right away if you or a loved one is under investigation for this offense. Okay, I think that's pretty much enough. They give me, trying to giving you information. But what do y'all think about that information provided? Let's take a look at what y'all think. The thing is spicy. Remember, she said she didn't see who shot her. She know who shot her. I know, Arlene, because you're right. She said that she was in the back. She turned around. He shot her from the back. He shot her from the back. Well, that's what I saw. And that is bad because it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And so they can say that in the court. They can say, how do you know who shot you? But this is the thing, baby. Get the bullet, match it to that gun. Okay? And let's see what Kelsey say. Because in it, you can tell by how I sound. Okay? If this dude did it, then I don't want to see him, I don't want to see him do too much time. But you can't just go around shooting people and lying about it. And I think sometimes we as people, I don't know, I'm black. So we as people, black people, sometimes we want to get away with doing wrong things. We think we should just be given shots and chances. The hell with that. Sometimes. Yes, you should be given chances. Yes, you should be given shots. And that's why they got a 3-strike law over there in California. We got to do better. Like, that's just, I believe even if her ass was turned around, she know who shot her. She knows who shot her. Just like you know. And I'm talking about all of you. You know if you in an argument, you messing with a guy, and if he say something and you get out the car, it's just, to me, I would know. I would know. I just would know. I don't know. But you're right, because even in knowing, you still have to prove it. And if she said her back was turned, of course they're gonna try to play that one on her. But it ain't gonna work, baby. It's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Fingerprints is a motherfucker. All they got to do is and they take your fingerprints when you get locked up. They got the evidence in the tech down there in the DA office. They got the evidence. And they have the fingerprints. If he didn't do it, his fingerprints is not going to be on the trigger. If he didn't do it, it's not going to be on the gun. If he didn't do it, then the bullets will not match the gun he had in the car. And then we still have Kelsey, who has not said much of anything. I think, and this is my opinion, I'm talking now. When I saw Tory Lanez say that Kelsey didn't do it, when I read the Shade Room post, my speculation went up. Oh, you talked to her. You've been trying to whisper in her ear. You've been trying to get her to not tell on you, wasn't you? You've been trying to talk to her on the side, trying to get in her good graces. So because she's a witness, she was in the car. I don't like the dude. I don't like what he did. I don't know him, but I don't like that. Because what I do know is that Megan and Kelsey was friends before he came in the picture. And people can choose who they want to like. That's fine. I just don't like the action. I don't like it ain't going to work. I got to see that one. It's not going to work. Dark Energy 17 says, I was assaulted by ex-boyfriend and I got out of the car. Then he begged me to get back in the car. I was scared and not in my neighborhood. So I went back into the car because I just wanted to go home. Thank you so much for sharing that, Dark Energy. That is, if I should open a phone line, let you talk. You want to talk about it? Yes, because that is what I'm saying. That's the scenario. Deacon, what's going on? That's the scenario. People are so quick to tear this girl down. Why though? Why? She's the victim in this case. Now every time I say that, I also see when I tear people down, so I can understand. You have to pick a side you believe, and I know I get it. But dark energy. Thanks for sharing that. That's the scenario. And I'm sorry to hear that you went through that. And I thank God that you're here to talk about it. When I think about Tory Lanez ex-girlfriend, right? His ex-girlfriend used the same words Megan used. I try to protect him. That's why I didn't tell. I try to protect him. When I look at Tory, I feel a little sorry. Not in a, like he's sorry. Because Tory got more money than me. But it ain't about money. It's about the spirit, the soul. And I feel like he been through a lot. I feel like he said it a lot. I feel that, you can look at him and see people talk about him because he's short. And you know that's an inadequacy to men. And men challenge each other. They determine who they are by other men, looking at other men, and they compete against each other. So you have your fellow men looking at you, saying you're inadequate all your life. That's why I feel for Tory. I feel for him. Instead of people building up people in the black community, they think everything is a joke. But what you doing is you creating a monster. Everybody don't think to go to therapy. I do. I will go to therapy if I have to go to therapy still. If I feel like I need direction because I can't figure stuff out. But a lot of us in our community, we do not deal with mental health. We don't go to seek help like we should, a lot of us. I hope that changes with this time we in. But a lot of us don't. All that hovering pain, all that hovering resentment, all the bitterness and everything, until one day the wrong person say the right person say the wrong thing, and you got assault charges, like or something. Yes, the gun was fully loaded, but it was unregistered. And that's terrible, urinary for it. And I hope I'm saying your name right. It's terrible. Yes, it was fully loaded, unregistered, right? So if because it's unregistered, what if he say it wasn't my gun? But the thing is, they already gave him the charge, so they must have evidence. Did somebody tell? Did they interview the security guard separate from Kelsey, separate from Megan, and they all said it was his gun? The witness, did the witness see? Did they describe what they saw to be Tory Lanez? How much of that could they see actually? Where were they? How was they positioned? I'm just wondering if they was up above and looking down. What do you get to see? You don't really see any. But like if you're the Tory Lanez and them in front of you and you see him and you recognize his profile, I don't know. Arlene says, exactly, Spicy. He used bodily harm towards her. Yes, it's very much, you're right. It's very, very much in our faces. It's not, so even if that's their defense, I think that's not enough. I don't know. Give me an idea. What can be their defense? At this point, what can their defense be? I don't know. And again, I want to read what you said. Dark Energy says, and this is why I want to read it again, because in this case, I think the scenario will answer a lot of people's questions. People don't understand why when Megan, she's a lie. They say she's a liar. So why would she get back in the car? She's stupid. She's this and that. They saying all that shit and they would get their asses in the car. This man done shot you. It ain't no matter of if you don't, I will. He did it. So if he did it, you scared. You intimidated. Come on, reality. Click in. Hello. You're threatened. Somebody have a gun to you and tell you to get in the motherfucking car. What you gonna do? Run? Most people ain't running. Most people not running. Most people gonna submit and do what they say and try to talk their way out of it. So it wasn't okay. So Dark Energy says again, I was assaulted by an ex-boyfriend. Thank God it's an ex, because that's right. That's gonna be an ex and somebody well forgotten of. We're gonna forget him and only bring him out when we need to help somebody. And I got out of the car. Then he begged me to get back in the car. I was scared and not in my neighborhood. So I got back in the car because I just wanted to go home. Exactly. You're not even in your area. And the thing is, the man has a weapon and he's already used it. He know what he's doing. Intent. He knows what he's doing. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if he told her dance, bitch. Because that's just a he said, she said. Personally, I think he's capable of it. I do. Because I think he did it. So if he did that to her, then why wouldn't he be capable of being a nasty, rude boy? Like, why wouldn't he be capable of being cold like that if he was cold enough to shoot? I mean, and the worst thing, I think, like the worst case scenario or the best case scenario, and this is still the worst because you still aimed and you fired. But what if he was shooting at her at the ground to try to be funny or to try to, scare her? Maybe she would not listen to what he said. Maybe is he controlling? The ex-girlfriend said he was. I don't know him. I don't know what, but I know the ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend said he used to stalk her, is what she said. She said that he used to beat her and he used to emotionally abuse her. What did he call her? Bitch. Get in a car, bitch. Come here, bitch. Did he embarrass her in front of people as a means to humiliate her? A tactic to take control? Another controlling tactic? I mean, is the man controlling? I don't know. Y'all, I was going to talk before we roll out, because we're not done with this. October 13th is when they go to court. And I'm sorry Megan have to keep hearing, like, I think she's really trying to move forward. Like she said, she tried to keep this off the internet. But she said she thought he was, in her mind, telling blogs and people stuff, feeding them things, and to try to call her a liar. And in her mind, what the hell? I'm a liar. I know what you did to me. You want to say I'm a liar? All right, motherfucker, I'm pressing charges on your ass. I try to protect your ass. Even though you did that to me, I'm calling myself trying to watch out for you. And these people out here bashing me and tearing down my reputation. Oh, hell no. Because it's simple. I can get you locked up. That's probably what she was thinking. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So now, before I roll, because it's now 2:39 a.m., I just wanted to touch this. And that's it. I don't even want to talk about this long. But it's on a picture, so I got to switch gears here. You guys know Cardi B has filed for divorce from her husband, Offset. But one thing that I noticed is that Cardi starting to look like she wants Offset to chase her. And I know this is totally different, but it's on the picture, so I have to tell. It's in the title. She looked like she wants Offset to chase her. And the reason I say that, and then after this, I'm going to close out and be done. We're going to bed. Okay. So she got upset today because she was talking to a fan, and the fan wondered why she was defending Offset. So she snapped at the fan, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but she's unhinged. Let's listen to what Cardi had to say. 1 second. I might have to rewind it. Listen and we'll read, because I like to bring these things up because something else might come from it and it's on record. I can always go back and see what happened step by step, because it'd be a lot of stuff going on every day. Here we go. Let's take a look. Hold up. Let me see. I go back. Bam.
Do something. I want to make it very fucking clear. If I come at my fan base because they are being disrespectful to the people that I work with, to my makeup artists, to my fucking personal life, to my hairstylist, to my publicist. I could fucking do that. I don't like that shit. Don't disrespect people around me. Stop telling me who to fucking date. I'm not dating niggas for clout, for image. I'm not doing none of that shit. So what? So people could have my pussy. Then when they have it, it's like, oh yeah, whatever. What? Because of a picture of us together? No. If I want to do that to my fan base, I could do that. Where about y'all favorite artists? Because y'all favorite artists don't like when y'all be talking shit about the people that they be dating. So stop it. If I want to come and I want to fucking tell something to my fans, I'm going to do it. A lot of artists want to do the same thing. The only difference is that they fucking scared to put they fans in their place. I don't care. People got to separate. Let me tell you
this is what I want to say, Cardi. Okay? I want to say this. I feel that you need to shut up because you've been quiet. You have been mature. I've been noticing a change in her. And I actually made a video. I have not said things good about her in a long time because this chick will have you bipolar. One minute you'll be making videos and you'll be pumping her up and you'll be crying with her. The next day, you come and you cussing her ass out. And it's a cycle. So I just said, hell with that. This girl is not going to have me deranged. She needs to mature. She needs to emotionally mature and go read books and learn how to articulate better. How to. I'm not perfect. I'm not. You know, in English class, I'm probably a CB student, B at the most, A if I really, really try, because that's just not. I'm not perfect with that. I'm not the best at it, but she should go somewhere and educate her mind. She likes politics. Some things she say I understand and I relate to, and I'm like, yes, I agree. But then the way you say it is in a such way where we can't focus on your purpose. We can't focus on your point because you talk so bad, awful. She's has a spirit of scatteredness and just everywhere. So this is my thing. You need to stop and grow. And what I didn't like about what Cardi is saying, because I always feel like she's saying something with Nicki Minaj ain't been in the media. She's had her baby, I'm sure very beautiful, and she's been with her husband, and she has given people what they wanted, because people continue to pick at her. They pick with black people. They pick with black women. That is our lives. If you are an artist and you talented and you work hard, there's jealousy when you're black, a black woman. I don't know. They don't want us to be successful. We just have a gift of power and passion. When we touch it, it really is magic. So, and that's just me. I'm speaking from the gift. I feel like she be talking about Nicki when she say your fans. Cause Nicki fans be all over on her page, and I wish Nicki's fans, and I'm a Nicki fan, but I'm a respectful person. I'm not gonna go to Cardi's page to start shit. I never do that in my personal life, my real life. I don't go around. I've never been that way. I don't start trouble, bullying and harassing people. I don't get nothing out of that. Nothing out of that. So I don't know why they feel necessary. I really believe in my heart that Nicki sits back sometimes and just say they need to stop. Stop putting me in that, because all that comes back to me. Like I'm not the one out here sending y'all over to Cardi's page. I don't want y'all to do that. Leave that girl alone. But if Nicki do that, she will be attacked. These people need to chill the hell out. So she's directing that energy she has, I believe to Nicki's fans. This say, I really hate when fans step over the line. She's talking about her fans here too. Don't talk about people I work with. Don't talk about my personal life. No, I don't need I don't need you to kiss my ass, but don't disrespect the people I'm close with. The fuck you think this is? Like, I just, again, as a mother who when you a mom, you are on a different level. You should have matured automatically. You're now in your biological clock. It's turned, the hand turned, sweetie. So why are you still back there? Is this girl really retarded? Is she really slow? Mentally challenged. No joke. Is she really mentally challenged? She has arguments like a kid. She ends up hanging with kids, younger people. younger people. She cannot hardly express herself at this point, and she's not getting better at it. The only thing she's getting better at is not being on social media. So in my mind, I'm thinking she maturing, but really, she just not on social media. She taking all that shit over there where she live. So yeah, let's go ahead and hear the rest of this if we can stomach it.
If my fans want me to do a certain type of music, if they don't want me to work with certain type of people, if they want me to promote a certain music the way that they want me to promote it, I'll do it. I don't care about that. But don't disrespect the people that I'm around. Don't tell me about my personal shit. Don't tell me about how I like my shit. I'm gonna say it. Other celebrities wanna do the same shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one that's gonna stay quiet. This is Cardi gang business.
This bitch is getting on my nerves. This is why. Nicki Minaj is quiet. She not out here making noise. If other artists, they don't want you attack their, leave that woman alone. Whoever you fishing at, whoever you throwing bait at, she want attention. If you don't notice, I see her stardom going down. Her stardom is going down. I believe that this pandemic did more than just keep people in the house. I've been saying it from the beginning that I feel like it's really a way where people connect back to their family. People stuck in the house, they have to now work again. They have to sacrifice again. Family now is under construction, because people lost jobs, which means now your ass got to find a job or you're going to starve, or your family will starve. Under construction, which means you can't go to the strip club and give all your family's money to them hoes out there. Now you got to pay your family, which means those hoes, they going to be out there hungry, and they going to have to get off the pole and go find a better means to get a job. Stop exploiting your body forever. I mean, I can understand temporary, you do what you do, but this is not a permanent position. This is not something you need all of your life. So P-Valley women, it's time to, so pandemic also, I completely forgot what the fuck, but what I was going to say. Oh yeah, as far as the artists, the musicians, the artists, everything is challenged right now. Talent is being tested. Where's your art? This is what she came out with at the ends of the hardest part of the pandemic was WAP. And that was just awful. That's nasty. It just shows me who she is. Like she said, she will do this for her fans. Well, that's the difference between me and Cardi. I don't go with what people tell me to do. I don't sell my soul for money. It's not enough money in the world that can buy me. Nothing. If I do something, it's by choice, and I thought it out. And nobody peer pressures me. I do things because I want to do it. But the music she brought out during the pandemic was worthless. I told you. I go check out my other videos if you want to know what I told you. But one thing I said, it's going to be a effect on how society go. WAP was an introduction. What do we have? We had Netflix putting out a bunch of little kids, little girls in sexual position, twerking and doing sexual things. Who are they attracting? Do little boys do that? They're attracting grown men. She put the music out. And Megan went with her on it. And it's not cool, because this is a time people's mindsets wasn't thinking about that type of stuff, but you just introduced it to society. God was trying to get the families back together, and you got this woman who says she's saved, this and that. Girl, I'm so sick and tired of people saying God and Jesus, but you don't live like it. You don't have a heart like him. How can you be his child? You don't even have his heart. You do dirty things, you cheat, you lie repeatedly, and you don't even feel any conviction for it. How you going to claim to be something godly? I wish they just stop it. So yes. Anyway, guys, before let's end this. The last thing I want to show you, the reason why I said that I feel like Cardi B is looking for attention, because that alone says it to me. No one has been really talking about her, obviously. Because this is a time when it ain't about you. Put something out there that's going to plant a seed in the ground that will grow. Because the only thing that's going to really last forever is what you do for God. And if you taking care and feeding these little girls good knowledge, good things, teaching them good lessons so they can grow up with, not teaching them how to twerk. So now Netflix is getting sued. Now you have to deal with these girls, little girls that's going to be raped because of the music that you put out in the world. Yes, you're responsible, Cardi. You responsible. Megan, you too. Because y'all want to twerk and shake your ass. You have all these girls, all these women on Instagram now getting injections. Somebody's going to die from it. Everybody's body is not going to take it. Someone's going to reject it and they're not going to live. And you're going to be taking somebody's mom, somebody's child. And that's why I said none of that is lasting. None of it means nothing. You talked about you don't cook or clean. And then 2 weeks later, you what? Getting a divorce? And now you on here talking about all out here like we need to hear this. Why do we need to know that you... Where is that? Let's go here, guys, so we can go on about our business some damn where. Here, let's take a look at what she said. Did she... Hold up. There she is. This. She put this out a couple days ago, right? Look at the cat. Look at this. First of all, this is very ugly. It's embarrassing. It's ugly. It's not attractive. What is you trying to do? You look dumb. Your lips look so, you look so dumb. I don't find that anything cute about it. The outfit, I like it for what it's doing. Like this is Instagram. She has a devil or whatever. It looks like a devil horns, goat horns, devilish things. Red, the devil, you know how people relay that outfit to the devil. Satan, Lucifer. But look at her lips. You think Offset want a woman like that? Don't act. Now Offset is a nigga. He do nigga things. He do street things. He cheats because he's really not ready to marry. He's not ready and he never was ready. He's not ready to settle down, never was ready to settle down. That's why he do it. But I think in the heart of him, this man is a black man. You know, black men don't want that shit. We just in our souls, in our beings, our people. They don't want that. Most men, it don't even have to be black, I guess. It has to a man that is not his wife. And in the face but look at the caption. It says single, bad, and rich. I do the controlling. Now, they said Offset liked this post. I don't know where on this thing it is, where he liked it. But that's what they said, that he liked the post. And it's on the media, also on the articles and things like that. So, when I saw that picture the other day, when I seen this, I said, okay, she really trying to get Offset's attention. That lets me know something. Something always let me know something. It lets me know that you filed for divorce because you try to get his attention. You try to get him to love you, and he just can't seem to do that. You do everything for him that you think he wants. You think he wants you online saying you want his thing in your throat. That's not what he want, and I know that's never been what he wanted. That's embarrassing. His mother is ashamed of you. But she'll tell you, I'm friends with his mother. Yeah, okay, that's what you think. His mom is on the other side saying, get away from that whore. I want her out. I want her gone. I mean, I'm telling you. This is a cry for attention. This is a cry for, but the lip thing, that's ugly. It's not cute. It's not funny to me. People think it's cute. There's nothing cute about it. And that's not going to draw Offset to you. All he's going to look at you is like, what is she doing? What is she doing? He's gonna go for the one that's totally different than her. That's the one he might really fall for. The one that is not like her. Maybe even a plainer Jane. Not plain, but plainer Jane than her. But I see her as wanting attention from Offset. Some of the things, I done lost the post now. Child, what was that on? I don't even remember now. That's pretty. I just don't like the sleeves. So anyway, the post that I was just looking at, there was more to it. That's mulatto. She's cute. She looked more white here. Yeah, y'all. So that's that. That's that. Y'all didn't even see nothing. Okay, so I'm not gonna read it again, but I'm gonna show you what I was looking at because I didn't know I had her picture on the whole damn time. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This picture. Let me put it on. This picture right here of Cardi is showing me that she really was.
This birthday cake that I received
no. It showed me that she was really trying to get Offset's attention. This one. I don't like this right here. I don't like it. She look, I don't like it. I don't like her face expression. I don't like her lip, her mind. For her mind to think that this is okay. Again, is she mentally challenged? Look at the caption. Single, bad. Single, bad, and rich. Is she trying to convince somebody that? Because that's something that I would think I would do, that to try to convince somebody to see me. Look at me. You're not paying attention. Look at me. I am single now. I'm telling the world I'm single. So that means a lot of guys, they're going to be in my DMs and you're not going to know it because it's my DMs. I'm bad. Don't forget what you got. And I'm rich. I got money. That's why you wanted me anyway. Like, I feel like she's just trying to get Offset's attention. And I don't believe her. I don't believe she feels that she's worth anything. I don't believe that she really believes in herself like that. So that's what I was trying to show y'all. To know that the picture was over there. That's it. There's another picture she took. And I'm going to say this. I've been seeing. So oh, no. I don't want to hear you. No. I can't with you, girl. This one. This is a nice picture. It's a nice picture. It's very pretty. Costume. Believe it or not, I don't believe her face. To me, I don't find her genuine at all. I don't find her face genuine to go with the pose. I just feel like it's fake, but it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's not, to me. I don't see it. I feel like she's trying to be seen, trying to be heard, trying to be liked. Look at me. I'm single. I'm bad. I'm rich. And then you heard her on the Instagram video. She just I think it was It's On Site posted her saying, "Don't tell me who to date. Nobody need to know that. Why are you telling us that? Why are you telling the world that? Don't tell me who to date. Why are you arguing with these people? Girl, nobody care. No one cares. They gonna still tell you. They don't care. They fans. They trolls out here. They don't care. They doing it to make you upset. And you really, really, really upset. Girl, please. So that's that, y'all. Y'all are so nice. And we are done. Again. Nope. Yes, again, I want to thank y'all so much for joining me tonight, this morning. Definitely will be back tomorrow. I gotta get comfortable going earlier because this is late. Fix the flat asses. That's what Lewis said. So y'all check with me tomorrow. Please stay tuned and let's see what happens tomorrow in celebrity news, political news, all types of news. So I know I was going to talk about Trump, but I didn't want to clump too many things in one live. I definitely wouldn't have came live. That's too much. But definitely want to stay. Election is next month. 26 days away? We got to talk about this. We have to talk about this. We have to know these people, know what the bills they want to put through and things like that. So yeah, we will be talking. I will be talking about that. I will be, talking a little bit of political things too. Thank you again, y'all. Get some good rest and thanks for chilling with Spicy tonight. I'll talk to y'all probably tomorrow or today now.